I checked your office. I checked Julia. You hiding from me?
You know what? This is really a bad time, Edmund.
It'll just take a few minutes.
I've got rounds to make. I've got a half a dozen other patients to see.
You were dead right about everything.
About anything specific that I should care about?
Yeah, what Tad and Dixie do in their spare time is none of my business. And telling Brooke that Tad's cheating on her would have been the stupidest thing I could have done.
You didn't spill your guts to her last night?
No.
And I guess it's pretty safe to assume that she didn't just come by to talk about politics with you.
Oh, no. She put it right out there, right out front.
Came right out and asked you.
Mm-hmm. Was her husband with Dixie in New York.
How'd you answer?
Well, I took a deep breath and I told the biggest lie of my life. That the whole thing was just a game on my part trying to win her back.
Sounds pretty convincing to me.
Finally, I have been staking out the driveway for hours. What took you so long?
Well, thank you for that warm welcome home, Mama. Nice to see you, too. Brooke! I mean, it's my house.
Come here. You got to hear the latest. Before she gives you her welcome home.
The latest? What the hell did you do? I was gone for one night. One night?
Yeah, well, your arch enemy stopped by with only one thing on his mind, and that's trouble with a capital T.
Oh, Mom, I told you for the last time, Ted is not my worst enemy.
Arch enemy. Your other arch enemy, that slimy swamp toad, Edmund, tried to fill Brooke's head with all sorts of hogwash.
What kind of hogwash?
Well, somehow Edmund got it through his thick skull that you weren't alone in the Big Apple last night. According to him, you had company, if you know what I mean, a certain ex-wife from Pigeon Hollow named Dixie. Well, poor Brooke was just beside herself. She didn't know what to think. I mean, you got to straighten her out about this.
Well, don't stop there, Opal. I confess, I also let Jamie stay up a half an hour past his bedtime.
I wasn't trying to snitch on you or anything, Brooke. I was just trying to...
I think you said enough.
Well, what I mean was... Maybe I'll go upstairs and check on Peter. Good idea.
I swear to you, I did not ask for some kind of news flash as soon as I walked through the door. She ambushed me when I...
No, I'm sure she did.
So what exactly did Edmund say?
You know, it's not even worth discussing. I wasn't even going to say anything to you.
But of course she beat you to it, I know.
She made it sound worse than it was, believe me.
She always does. But if Edmund showed up at my house making accusations, I think I should be aware of what they were.
He didn't say anything. All right, he didn't make any accusations. All he made innuendos, okay?
Oh, I'm sure he was subtle as hell. What kind of hints was he dropping?
I don't know. He tried to make a case out of this business trip that you took to New York without me. Horrors. Really, you must have something to hide, right?
How would he know?
Exactly. But it didn't stop him from dragging Dixie into it and...
Yeah, Mama mentioned that, too.
Look, this was all Edmund's worked idea. It never crossed my mind, not for a second. I know you went to New York on business, the end.
I'm sorry any of it happened.
Stop it, all right? Don't apologize to me. It's not your fault.
Do you know where he got the idea?
He found out that you were going out of town the same time that Dixie was going out of town, so he jumped on it as a golden opportunity to stir up trouble. I really thought that he was above that kind of thing. Obviously, he's not. Anyway, we don't have to worry about him anymore.
Not until the next time, then he'll come up with something else.
No,
and that'll be something else, and that'll be something else.
Not going to be a next time. Because I took care of it.
What do you mean you took care of it? You broke both of his knees?
No, more permanent. I told him that I wanted nothing to do with him ever again, and I made sure that he knew that I meant it.
Is Jamie upstairs?
Yeah, he's waiting for Daddy.
Good. Because I got him this thing. It's really pretty silly. I got one of those little snow globes, you know? It actually has the Statue of Liberty in it. That's cute, huh? Yeah, take it up.
Before you go up, I just want you to know that Edmund is out of our lives. For good.
He's been out of mine for a long time.
I could care less what happens to him. I want you to tell me that you believe me and that you trust me.
Of course I trust you. Why wouldn't I?
I come bearing a promise.
No flowers, no jewelry. This ought to be good. What kind of promise?
Brooke will never hear about Tad and Dixie from these lips.
Do I get that in blood?
Yeah, if you stick a needle in me.
So she bought your whole story?
Every word.
Guess it wasn't too tough to convince her that you were still madly in love with her, was it?
It wasn't easy.
How do you feel now?
Not bad. Not great.
I guess Brooke probably equates you with something along the lines of dirt right now.
Well, I didn't have any choice.
You had a big choice.
No, not really. You know, you were right. You were right all along. I mean, if I didn't shut up, that would have been the stupidest thing to do. I just had to keep my mouth shut. That was smart.
So you're saying you did the right thing because of me?
It wasn't easy, you know, because I hate lying. But I figured that all of my motives were not that lily white. I mean, revenge was part of it. You know, I wanted to show her she made the wrong choice and pay her back for all the pain that I'd gone through, and it was pretty childish, wasn't it?
I'd call it human.
No wonder the world's a mess.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore because basically you came to your senses, you didn't tell Brooke, and that's the Edmund Grey whose proposal I accepted.
He's gonna love this. He missed you.
I was only gone one night.
Well, you know, Mom, I still haven't gotten that morning paper ritual down yet.
I'll give you a hint. The midget with the wagon makes all the deliveries. Speaking of which, where's my little midget?
He's upstairs. I didn't tell him you were coming home yet. I wanted him to be surprised.
I'll go up.
I never stopped loving you. Ever.
I know. Because I never stopped loving you. You were always the one, Brooke. The only one.
He is on cloud nine.
He's happy because you're home.
Well, now he wants one that makes rain.
Oh, he would love anything that you brought him. Don't you know that? Did he say anything about the trip to the office?
Oh, yeah, he sure did. He's got a memory like a steel trap.
Well, he doesn't have playgroup tomorrow, so I thought you could take him tomorrow morning.
I'm sorry. The trip to the office is going to have to wait. Ted's hunting trip is on again for tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm meeting up with him at the health club to go over all the details.
But you just got home.
Sweetheart, I'm sorry. He's already made all the arrangements. Everything is set.
Oh, I thought maybe we'd have some time together finally. You know, time to sort of get in sync and maybe...
What?
Look, I'm not going back on our agreement that we have to wait. It's just... You know, in the conceptual department, I'm not that reliable. You know, Jamie was a miracle.
I've already told you. I don't want to go rushing into anything like that.
But time is working against us.
It's been one hell of a year. You know that better than anybody. I just want to make sure where I am, where I'm going to be when Ted takes over the vineyard.
Are you sure that the problem isn't me?
Yes. I told you.
Maybe there's still a part of you that doesn't trust me. I mean, obviously,
Brooke,
I've given you
please
more than
don't
enough
start
reason
beating
to...
yourself up. You're the best wife a man could possibly hope for.
Well, how about a wife who stays away from her ex...
Not about Edmund. You didn't sleep with him. You kicked him out. Sweetheart, this trip isn't about me trying to escape from you or trying to punish you either. If I was trying to punish you, I'd take you with us. I swear I'm not.
I just wish that you weren't going away again so soon, that's all.
I'll be back before you know it.
Well, you'll be missed.
You know, this trip might be a kind of cure. You know, it might be good, something good for us.
How could it be good for us?
It gives us time apart to think more clearly, to find out what it is we want to do.
You mean including another baby?
Yeah. Yeah. I've got to go. Ted's waiting.
All right.
Sure.
See you later.